focus is not what I look at with my natural eye. Focus is what the eyes of my soul sees. In other words, I can look around me and see one thing, but I can sit in this building. Janine, I can see that on you, sitting in the building, and you can see what the eyes of my soul sees. I don't know if you all experience that, but it seems like when we come in this building and the presence of the Lord is here, I'm not really moved when I look at some of you all, and it look like you kind of like not wandering off, but I can look in your eyes and tell that at that very moment while you're sitting in here, God just showed you something, and he's showing you something, and he's revealing something, because it is an atmosphere where I have prayed and asked the Lord to reveal what your soul sees, reveal what he has placed in the corridors of your spirit that cannot be shaken, that no matter what state you are in right now, it does not change what God has said. And I keep hearing the Lord say, you all spend too much time being focused on who you are right now, that you miss the opportunity to shift yourself to the next level. I'm not hearing nobody talk back to me. I said this to somebody on yesterday. I said, as long as you are human, you're going to have faults. You're going to make mistakes. But if you walk around and that become your focus and not your destiny, you will live the rest of your life being a zero. Who am I talking to? It is the devil's job to always throw your shortcomings in your face as a distraction. I'm not hearing y'all talk back to me, but you need to tell somebody, whatever I am not, that is God's business, and my business is to do what God has called me to do. Oh, I don't hear nobody talk to me. When God prophesied that he was going to use you, he knew you were messed up. He knew you wasn't perfect. He knew there were some things about you that wasn't going to be in order, but he called you anyway, not because he trusts you, but because he trusts his word. He got confidence in his word, and he got confidence in the fact that when he put his word in your spirit, the very gates of hell cannot prevail against it. God, I wish I had somebody to just shout right there. You got to recognize you got to recognize that you have. Wait a minute, let me just say this. Let me just say this. I ran across something that really got me focused. I got up this morning and I was just focused. He said focus. I hit a word that said focus is, and this what it concerns this building, the members of the warehouse, the spirit of the warehouse, the mindset of the warehouse, everything about it being in harmony. Whew. Said focus is the pivotal point, the axle. The axle and the pivotal point is the point that something sits on when it turns. It is the turning point. It is the moment, the second, the hour, the place, the time, the position. Oh God, I don't think I'm gonna say that again. It's the day that you will remember. This day, this. It is this day that you will recall in your mind. You would, Keela, you would recall what I had on, and I remember I had on my burgundy top and my black skirt with the pink flower, and my hair was in crimps. This moment in the spirit in this building is the very actual moment. It is the moment that everybody that's sitting in this building, everything about you, it turns. I'm not hearing y'all talk back. It's your day of remembrance. When he snatched my consciousness, it is a day of remembrance that I recognize when something shifted in my spirit, and I knew that day I would no longer be the same. And that's when I got up. God said, prophesy in this building that I